Leftover paint pour day, and it's going to be a wandering straight pour. Let's paint. So I had my leftover table scrapings from the red deconstructed bloom, and I had, like you saw in the video, a ton of leftover paints. I don't even know if these colors are going to go together well. It's mostly pinks, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of blue, but I have no idea how this is going to come out, because what I thought was my regular pouring medium with Floetrol and gloss medium thick of white was actually my paint and water mixture, very thin. So I have a feeling that this is not going to come out at all. You may not even see this video, but we're going to try. And I am going to pour very thin out of the spout this time. So who knows what's going to happen here. I'm going to get started. Very, very tiny stream. And I'm going to move it very slowly. I just want this to be a super funky design. I have a lot of blue coming out. Oh, I was going to pour. This will be enough paint, I know. I'm trying to get rid of some of this. Okay, here we go. Now we're back to the actual colors. I was trying to get rid of some of that maroon base color, but that did not happen. I'm not wandering very far either. I have no idea how this is going to come out. I wonder how that white paint is going to do. Okay, I'm pouring up high and I'm pouring slow because I don't really like this design that's in there right now. Trying to get rid of a little bit of that. I have a feeling you may never see this one. There's a lot of red coming out. There's the yellow coming out. I want to try to make some design with it, but I don't think it's going to happen. That may go off the end. This one's weird, y'all. I shouldn't have wandered it. I should have stuck it where it was, because I actually love how that looks. All right, I'm gonna stretch it out anyway. This is how my day has been. So I came out here to paint today, been working on something, nothing worked out. 4 paintings, buckets of paint later, scraped everything up, mess all over the floor, nothing worked out. So I'm like, okay, I'll just do some things that I love, that I know work, and I got those things done. And was making a YouTube video, sound cut out. Then my mic went off. Then there's been a lizard in my garage, and I went to open the garage door a tiny bit, because if it's in here for longer than a week, it's not gonna live, it doesn't have food. So, and it will crawl in my paintings. So I didn't want to kill it, tried to catch it, running around like a crazy woman, nothing happened. Couldn't catch it. So I opened the garage a little bit to let it run out. And when I shut it back, I broke the spinner that Erica Hughes gave me. So that's broken. I'm gonna have to contact her and see if I can get one arm sent. Then I am putting everything up, spilled a whole thing of paint. Then I am putting the paints up because I'm like, I'm not painting anymore. I'm getting out of here. And of course I am painting, because I was like, but look at how this turned out. So I am like, okay, I'm not painting anymore. I put my paints up. As I put a paint down, it cascade like dominoes, knocks over an entire shelf of paints. And I'm just standing there staring at it like. So this is how my day went. How was your day? Of course, there are always worse things that could happen and that are happening in the world, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, I don't like the red. I don't like the red in here. It's taking over the painting. I actually loved all the other colors together. And my favorite part is gonna be lost in the corner. Yep. It's not bad. It's funky. This might end up being a voiceover for my husband. Actually, it probably will end up being a voiceover for my husband. I mean, it's honestly not bad. I just don't like the intestines right here. I love this portion right there. The back part of it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna do that again because I love those colors together. I'm gonna leave it. And actually the drips that are on the table are gonna make, it's time for me to make more magnets. The drips on the table are really cool. The inside portion, up for debate. We'll see how it dries. Okay, the red scared me a little bit at first when it was drying. It did not look this cool, but this looks so three-dimensional now at this point. This is, every time I look at it, it grows on me more and more. Originally, I was like, oh my gosh, these look like intestines. And maybe they still do a little bit, but I am drawn to this for some reason. So up here in this corner, there's so much dimension. There are these tiny little bits of metallic. There is so much depth with the Payne's Gray Prussian blue mixture and the purple and that maroon base coat. And then you've got these bright pops of yellow and red. And there's so much swirling and stuff going on in the background. It really does look three-dimensional. So yet again, another one of these leftover paint ones. And then there's this tiny little section of cells that popped up. Like I said, it grew on me. It is super duper cool and looks so 3D. All right, thanks everybody for watching. Happy painting.